again. What is Punpoet doing 2 live sessions in a day? It is because we love you. And I've come with somebody else to make sure that this love matter sink into you small. Yeah, so I have another guest for you tonight because we missed last week's session. We're having a double dose this week and also next week. Watch out for another double dose. All right, so tell somebody to tell somebody that Punpoet is live again. We are live again. And if you want one of our t-shirts at Punpoets, it says warning, you may be the subject of my next poem. Please DM us and we'll make sure that you get yours. You get yours. All right, so our theme for this year is Punpoets love series. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm bringing up my guest. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. How you doing? Smile for Jesus now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up? I can hear
Oh,
you. How are you?
oh, great. I'm good. Thank you so much for honoring our invite. We really appreciate this. We do not take it for granted.
No, it's fine. It's a beautiful thing to be here.
Yeah, awesome. How's your day been? Busy, I guess.
Well, my day was very hectic. I went for a wedding
Oh,
today. A friend of mine
oh.
just got married, so
The
I
one
didn't
about
know.
you did the proposal for?
No, that one. That's my best friend. This is
Oh,
another friend I have here in Lagos. So you're not in Nigeria.
I left 2 years ago.
So you said don't jackpot. Wow.
I left since 2022.
Um, everybody don't jackpot Lagos for this Nigeria. Who remain?
but we are in and out of Lagos anyways.
I don't know. When last did you come to Lagos?
Last year.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. You're forgiven. If you came last year, then
All right, good to have you again in Punpoets. I think the last time we had you was also a love series like that.
yeah, but I think it was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, I think that was like almost 3 years ago. Yeah, good to have you again. And okay, so do you want to do conversation first or your poem first?
I don't know which of them first. I don't. Let's do conversation first. So I'll get into my elements.
Yes. Okay, so icebreaker question. If love was a color, don't say red. What would it be?
God forbid me, I will say red. Am I that dumb? If love was a color, love would probably be white because it would be pure.
Hmm,
Yeah,
purity.
white. And
Oh,
anything you do on white shows.
yes.
So
Hmm.
if you love is white, so if you make effort, you go show. If you don't make effort, you go show. So yeah,
Rema. He
I know.
enter.
No louder, no louder.
Yes, so we're going to allow this one. Well, I wasn't expecting the answer, but thank you for training that way.
Yeah,
All right. So in what ways do you think the society has influenced love?
society has influenced people how.
Has influenced love, the idea of love or the
How
perspective
has
of love?
society influenced love? Um,
If you have a personal experience, you could chip in.
I'm trying to think. How has society influenced love? Like both negative and positive, right?
Yeah, it could be anyways. It could be both. You could
Okay,
share
so
the.
let me talk about okay, because of the conversation I was having with someone earlier today. So let me talk about the negative aspect. Now, everybody or most people rather would think that love has to be um, where you are going to take, right?
Mm.
Where you feel like okay, oh, I need to have a standard for the kind of man I would want to date. It has to be this. it has to be that, or for the men saying she has to look this way, she has to be this fine, she has to have this kind of body. So everybody's looking at what is probably social media savvy, what will be fine online. For example, if I'm dating a model or someone who has done BBL, like the way she'll be looking in my pictures, the way we'll be giving them back to back. Or if it's the lady, she'll be in the sky. Now ladies like that car picture. She'll now put hand in his beard inside his Jeep or G-Wagon. They'll now just start snap all of them together. You get so people just have a way of having expectations because of what they see online, right? I was having a conversation, or rather, I was meditating, and I was having a conversation with the Holy Spirit. And while meditating, just dropped something in my heart that it was easier when we were like in the Stone Age, before social media and before this generation. Do you know why? Because it was easy to be committed. It was easier to be committed. It was easy for someone to meet somebody and want to stay committed. You know why? Because the opportunities are not plenty, right? You know, now, if I break up with somebody, or if I get to leave somebody now, the probability that I would want to come back to the person is low, because I know that as I'm leaving you, maybe
just to go to someone's DM, just like this another person's DM.
Online, only my Instagram say, I'll just go there, I'll go and see like how many thousands of women do you get. But then you know that in your family and in your village, if you've seen one person, that is the best person in your village. And there's no way of you living your village or your locality. So you will be faithful to that one person that you have. But now the ideology that you can have a partner that you want, you get, like, so you don't have to work too much now for love. So I feel like the ideology towards love is like that now. Obviously social media has helped made it maybe sweeter, because now just posting your partner can become a love language. Like, oh, she posted me, it can become a love language, or it can become something she sees and she's like, makes sense, right? It has its cons and its pros.
Yeah.
So, but majority, I feel like people just they have weird expectations from love, or of love rather.
So how do you think we can advise people in correcting these misconceptions?
How do we go about that? Now, I feel like I'm in the season of my life where if somebody says they cannot date somebody who does not have maybe a Benz, or, do you know, I'm part of the people that don't care. I will never go and meet somebody and say, dude, you are like this, you want money, you want, never. I'm in a point in my life where, you know, there's something that happened in Revelations. I can quote scripture back.
Yes, you can. Feel free. Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm a Christian
So,
myself.
like, there's something that happened in the last book of Revelation, I think 21. I can't remember now, but it said, whatsoever you do, continue. Behold, I come quickly. Right? Even God, for the end of the Bible, he blessed it, just say anything you they do, continue. You understand? So where I am now is in that continue. See, if you come and say you cannot marry a man, or why you want to marry a man is because of what he has, right? Not what he possesses. How do I make this sound clear? Not what he can give, is
not the
what
thing
he has.
you seem to fake.
Not what is inbuilt. If that is what it's like when we say we love God for the works of his hands and not for him. You get, even God have no like that kind of love, right? So if you say that's what you want, me, I will not come and tell you that no, don't do that. You must marry a man for love. You must die there. No. Do you know what I've realized? Everybody will carry their cross. You get, when you marry somebody that you don't, the only thing is that you will bring that thing out online, and some of us will judge you. You understand? Because we'll look at it and we'll laugh. That's what we'll do. So I don't feel like anybody that's above 18, according to the law, should be able to make decisions for themselves. So if you say you want this kind of partner, go for them. If you want somebody that has big front and back, go for them. If you want somebody that is rich, please go for them. At the end of the day, you do what makes you happy, and you're an adult, so you bear the consequences. So that's my take, right? So I don't feel like anybody, I'm not advising anybody now. My state, the way I am now, Anything you want to do,
You're not
do.
inspiring anybody.
I'm not inspiring to inspire to
To
Maguire and
perspire.
retire.
So,
No, not do that. I'm very
so
serious.
guys,
It might look like a very negative thing to say, right? But it's where I am now. I just feel like if you're an adult, you know what is right. And if you choose to shun whatsoever and you say you want to go ahead, you go ahead. You get that? I think I've lived long enough to see how most of those things end.
I have a little assistant guest host this night.
Oh, okay. That's your baby.
Yeah, she wants to come on live by fire by force.
Let her come now. Can she talk?
All right, say hello.
How old is she?
She's 2.
2. Let me see her now. Bring her. I love babies.
Say hello.
Hi. Wave at me now. Alright?
Oh yeah, say hello. Say
Wave at
hello.
me. My name is Manuel. Oh, she's cute. Ah, God, am I in water bottle? What's happening?
She does all my video calls with me. I'm sure she thinks this is one of them.
Oh, okay.
Our mommy is on a live Instagram live. This is not a normal WhatsApp call, so you need to excuse us. All right, so let's get into the matter of the day. What poem are you sharing with us?
I don't know which of my poems, but something short, but
Yeah, it's up to you.
um, I don't know which of them to do. Okay, let me do my dear future wife. I would have said let me do dear church girl, or should I do dear church girl?
So, Kayon did. Sorry, excuse me. Kayon did dear future husband, so it would be nice to hear dear future wife.
Oh, okay. So I should do dear future wife.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. So dear future wife, are you still here or you are gone?
I'm with you.
Oh, okay. Dear future wife, from the very first day I will set my eyes on you, I will know it's you. Because I will feel more than complete when we meet, when we sit, laugh, talk, even when we gist, when I'm in your midst. I will not feel like the least. I will not care if you are from the north, the west, the south, or the east. But in case you are from the east, I beg, make your dowry no come with long list because my heart will beat. Don't be say I dey fear, but my heart will beat to be in the same sequence as yours beating to be in the same sequence as mine, and together our hearts will beat to be in the same sequence as that of Christ. Christ will be our music producer because it will make our hearts beat, 2 hearts beating as one. Dear future wife, and on that day when you graciously catwalk down the aisle in your gown on grace, because you will be virtue made flesh, with everything you say or don't say ready to be used against you like death. Death will not be able to pull us apart. Rather, death will bring us much closer. And a stitch in time saves 9, right?
Yes,
So I will learn to
nice.
apologize to you on time. Because some nights I might be down, some nights I might frown, some nights I might silently drown in my tears, waiting for your prayerful heart to beat right next to mine and revive me. With your hands interlocked with mine, I know you will remind me that you've always been here, and you would always be that you've always been here, and you would always be your lips will not just be for you to kiss me, but to speak life into me. Your legs will not just be for you to walk down the aisle to meet me, but to help us stand. Stand against the forces trying to stand against us. Your knees will not just be for you to greet me, lower me, but for you to kneel down and pray for me. Pray for us. Dear future wife, if you happen to see her, help me tell her wrote a poem for her some years back, and I made you all witnesses. Thank you.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Who no marry poets they miss so.
You don't feel I
What inspired? How
you
long
don't
have you
feel I did
written
this
this?
forever.
How long ago did you write this?
I know this is like one of my OG poems, or maybe 10 years.
Because I can tell.
OG poems, like it is here. It's one of those poems that I will look back and be like, oh, you wrote it, and it was really personal for me at that period. So I don't know, it was a beautiful piece.
It is a beautiful piece,
Yeah.
and
Yes, it
you
is.
know,
Yeah.
it
I
is
mean,
a beautiful.
like then but I think I don't have a video of it on YouTube, so I need to do I need to record it
Okay, please.
because people were always messaging me that Papa, you've not recorded. There's no. I don't think. Okay, now I'll put it in my album. I want to release an EP this year.
Yay!
Yeah, I want to release an EP so that I'll release an EP first. Then I might now do a video of it and put online. So I'll do an EP. I think like 5, 6 poems. So it's not like necessarily new poems, but there are poems that I have that people only hear me minister them in
Okay.
churches, but nobody
Okay.
really hears me minister them. Like it's not online. So like voice it. The title of the EP will be Letters.
Oh.
So yeah, so most of that time you see this dear father, dear mom, dear
Oh.
future wife,
Oh,
dear
okay.
church girl, dear daughter. So it's like
Oh,
Paul,
we
Paul
are looking
writing
forward to
to
it.
yes. So
We are
that will
looking
just
forward
letters.
to it. I was going to ask you that. What are you currently working on, and what should we
So
expect
no
from
no
you?
that's what I'm
Yeah.
working on.
So
So and also I'm transitioning into content creation. So because
I look
I've been doing
forward to
content
that
creation a lot
personally.
lately. So this year I think my content creation is going over the top. So I've been quite consistent. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing majorly. Then so the EP will just be like my way of saying, okay, I still do. I mean I notice say I need to do poetry again. You understand? So
Yeah. Beautiful work you're doing with the content creation. Sincerely, I look forward to it. Like,
yeah, thank you so much.
I personally look forward to it. Thank you
Thank you.
for all you
I'm honored.
do.
Like a lot of people do reach out. Like I just get random DMs from now and then, like saying, "Oh, we love what you're doing. We love your consistency. We love the kind of content you're putting out." So it's beautiful to see that people appreciate my work.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, and a lot of work goes into that few minutes video that we see.
Yeah,
But the comments you get, the appreciation you get, is something that will keep you going, and
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
the Lord is your
yeah.
strength. More
Thank,
grace,
thank you.
more grace all the way,
Thank you.
provision for resources that you
Amen.
need on the
Amen.
journey.
Amen.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tonight. But before you go, I know
Okay.
you said that whoever is doing what they're doing, let them be doing it. But can you drop one word for our audience tonight that is not that?
Okay. What? Okay. Let me drop this, and it's something that has been on my mind or my spirit lately, and it's what God has called you to be would just be until you attain the version that will accommodate it, right? So if God has called you, for example, to be a content creator, for example, until you become that which He has always said you would become or would want you to become, until you become that thing, the people that are meant to be blessed by this thing will not be blessed. They will keep on waiting for you till you come here. And the things that God would have kept here, because you are here, you will never get them. So if God has kept maybe 10 billion naira here, He has kept Benz, He has kept everything here, and you keep praying for all those things here, right? You keep praying for them here, not knowing all you need to do is to answer a call that will get you here. And until you answer that call and become that thing that God has always said you would become, or always said that you need to do, until you get those things, most of those things you are praying for now will continue to be a struggle. All you need to do is become this thing, and all these things you are praying for will be added. That's it.
Yeah. So definitely just plug in. We all have a
Yeah,
calling, whether we like it or
just
not.
answer whatever call is on your life. Become start that business, start that thing that's been on your heart, start the foundation, start the organization. Because it's through those things that God will actually bring a lot of
Hmm.
things your way.
You're actually speaking to me right now.
I love it. It's good. It's like I said, it's such a beautiful. I was on a podcast some days back, and it's one of the things I shared there too. That it's because it's such a powerful thing.
Hmm.
The Lord dropped it in my heart. I was like, no, this is such a powerful thing. Because I saw that, for example, it's like poetry. If I had never become this poet, a lot of things that I have accomplished till now would not have been accomplished. They would have just been stagnant. The people I've met because of my poetry, the people I've met because of what I do, I have not met them. Do you understand? So because I answered that call and became that person or that personality or entered into that office, all the connections I have now, all the network I have now is just because of that singular act of obedience. So it's beautiful.
Thank you for sharing with us
You're
and for
welcome. You're
speaking,
welcome.
for being a mouthpiece of God to us tonight. We
Thank you
really
so
appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
and we
Keep doing
hope
what
that
you
a
are
lot of
doing.
people.
In case it's not looking as though people are there, but what we are doing is, I told someone we might not be the generation that will enjoy poetry, right? Let's be okay with it. Let's be okay with it. That the next generation will come and say, "Oh, okay, there used to be this platform. There used to be this platform. There used to be this person. There used to be that person." And once you can get those things done, it will help for posterity.
Thank you so
So
much.
more grace.
That's very encouraging. Thank you so much, Manuel. Do enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
From everyone at Pompo, I want to say thank you. And for everyone that is joining, that has joined and that will still watch this, want to say thank you. We love you. Have a great evening. Bye.